Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'll be going over the 2026 governor's race in the state of New Mexico. This will be my first look at the state in this cycle. I've not gone over it yet, so we're going to be doing that today. A follower in the comments section was kind enough to ask me could I look at this race, so I'm going to be doing that in this video today. New Mexico, the 2026 governor's race, it is going to be an open race due to the fact that the governor of the state, Michelle Lujan Grisham, who is a Democrat, is ineligible to seek a third consecutive four-year term. So now it's going to be an open race. Right now, for the people we do know that are running, there are two declared Democratic candidates right now, one of which is a very interesting story, actually. Sam Bregman is a Bernalillo County District Attorney, and if there's any baseball fans here, he is the father of Boston Red Sox player Alex Bregman, so that was very interesting and something I really enjoyed finding out about, so that's very interesting. There's also Deb Haaland, former U.S. Secretary of the Interior, former U.S. Representative from New Mexico's 1st Congressional District, and nominee for Lieutenant Governor in 2014, both of which are declared Democrats at this time. Another Democratic candidate, Ken Miyagishima, former mayor of Las Cruces, decision expected in May, has formed an exploratory committee. Expect him to be joining the race very, very soon. Howie, the Lieutenant Governor of New Mexico and candidate for governor in 2014, is also listed as a potential candidate. So these are all the potential Democrats that are either running, could be potentially running, or we'll have to wait and see how things develop on that front. From a personal standpoint, I am a Red Sox fan, so I want to, on the Democratic side, root for Sam Bregman to win the Democratic primary, but I'll just keep that to myself. So that's the Democratic side of things. For Lieutenant Governor, there is one declared candidate, Stephanie Garcia Richard, New Mexico Commissioner of Public Lands. On the Republican side of things, there is one declared candidate right now, Greg Hull, the mayor of Rio Rancho since 2014. Another candidate has publicly expressed interest in Judith Nakamura, former Chief Justice of the New Mexico Supreme Court. There are three potential Republican candidates as well, Rebecca Dow, Yvette Harrell, and John Sanchez. Sanchez, the former Lieutenant Governor of New Mexico from 2011 to 2019. Yvette Harrell, the former U.S. Representative from New Mexico's 2nd District from 2021 to 2023. And Rebecca Dow, former State Rep from 2017 to 2023 from the 38th District and candidate for governor in 2022. As for the general election, the Cook Political Report lists it as likely Democrat. Inside Elections ranks it as battleground. As for just a brief look at the history of New Mexico, at the presidential level, it voted for Kamala Harris by 6 points in 2024 over Donald Trump. In 2020, it voted for Joe Biden by 10.8% over Donald Trump. And in 2016, it voted for Hillary Clinton by 8.2 points over Trump. So the last three presidential elections, it's been a likely Democratic state in every single presidential race. In 2012, it was also likely Democratic for Obama over Romney. In 2008, it was barely safe for Obama over McCain. The last time it went Republican was for George W. Bush in 2004, where it voted by about 8/10 of a percentage point, 0.79 for Bush over Kerry. The last time it went Republican at the presidential level. Looking at New Mexico, this is what the map of New Mexico looks like. Obviously, Santa Fe, the capital of New Mexico, largest population center in the state. Looking at the governor side of things, because today's video is about the governor's race, we did see back in 2022, Grisham win re-election against Republican Mark Ronchetti by 6.4%, so another likely Democratic win in the state of New Mexico. Want to go back to 2018, Michelle Lujan Grisham won by 14.4% over the Republican. I believe his name was Steve Pierce. This also would have been a likely Democratic win at 14.4%. 2014, the last time it was a Republican. This is Republican governor. I believe her name was Susana Martinez. 14.4% win for her. So New Mexico, if it runs the right Republican, seems to be open to electing a Republican for governor. Martinez served 2 terms as governor of New Mexico, but it also is worth noting she did get elected in 2010, which was a very good night for the Republicans, one of the best Republican wave years probably in the history of American politics. And 2026 is expected to be a good night for the Democrats, not the Republicans, so that may make things just a little bit more difficult. As when it comes to the 2026 map, right now I have about 16 governor's races being either safe for the Republicans or likely for the Republicans. And then I have 13 governor's races being either safe or likely for the Democrats. And then I have 6 governor's races right now listed as battleground. As for New Mexico, I have it starting out as likely Democrat. This would mean the Democrats win it by more than 5 percentage points, but less than 15 percentage points. New Mexico's track record seems to be having Democrats win by about 6 to 7 points or so in recent years, though Michelle Lujan Grisham seems to keep getting reelected by decent numbers, 6 points in 2022, and then back in 14 points the first time she got elected. So I think New Mexico stays as likely Democrat for now. Obviously, I'll do more videos in the future if things change about this race, if any polls or anything come out that show it gets more competitive. But given the 2026 national environment and that the Democrats are poised to have a very good night, I would expect in a state that did vote for Kamala Harris by about 6 points, it's more likely than not at the governor level going to stay in the Democratic category. But I'm interested to hear what you think about this video. Make sure to click subscribe, leave a comment below, tell me your thoughts. Also make sure to give the video a like. I post 2 new videos every day at 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. that you're not going to want to miss. Make sure to come back and check those out. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next video.